Hello and welcome back. I'm here today for a plan with me. So last week I was in the Jesenia Printables B6 with the Dutch door, and I mean, I love setting it up. I kind of used it, but I kind of fell over probably Wednesday. You can see I did nothing on Tuesday. It just has so much to do. I don't know, I just wasn't drawn to bringing out my planner and putting it on my desk. I just didn't do it, and I feel terrible about that. But some things I've gone back and put in since, like I did it yesterday. Friday, nothing, and then I worked all day Friday. It was full on. So then nothing really for the rest of the week. I kind of filled in things after the fact. And I had these big sections for things to do and don't forget, and I did nothing there. I didn't do anything for this week coming up, and I stopped filling out my hours on Tuesday as well. I kind of stopped using it completely on Tuesday. So big planner fail. Now I don't know if it's because of the inserts, I think it's because of me personally, but I don't know. I feel like I want to be able to see the whole week at once, and this is not enough. So what I've done is I've skipped this week and I've gone back to Jesenia's week on 4 pages in the personal wide size. So you can see it's quite a bit narrower than the B6. And it has Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday with a this week sidebar, and I really like having some kind of sidebar, and then Thursday through Sunday. Now I know it's not all on one page like I just said. I think if I just go back a little, the all on one page spread looks like this, with Saturday and Sunday combined. Well, not combined, but half and half on the weekend. I don't know, I feel like not quite enough room maybe, I don't know. The boxes here are short and they've got these lines on the bottom of each page, whereas this is a full length box. I don't know, but I'm going to try these again because I used to use these quite a bit and I really did enjoy them. So that's the plan for this week. So I'll just take the pages out and I'll just show you the kit that I've chosen. I have a whole heap of kits and I've been through them all today to choose what to use, and I'm a poet, didn't know it. And I've gone with a kit from the Graceful Planner. Now I went through these in like a haul video a little while ago, but I'll just quickly show you. I'll zoom in on these stickers. And what I decided this week is that I really want something calm and peaceful, and blue does that for me. So I mean, I'm a pink girl and there's plenty of pink in here, of course, and I've picked out a bunch of pink to pair with it. But I just think this kit is serene. It says enjoy the little things. It's really crazy hectic at work at the moment, and this is my work planner, as you know. So I just want something that kind of will fade into the background but still be beautiful and calming, and I think it really is. So there's our full boxes, and we've got these beautiful shades of blue with some pink and purple thrown in, and this wood grain here on the side as well. Half boxes and quarter boxes, and we've got our to-dos and todays and a few other words here, a little tracker, and then flags and headers, and a Monday through Friday, and I guess these are headers as well. Let's just see if they're all the same size. Yes, they are. Okay, cool. I'm always confused when they're not the same size. We have the 8 heart checklists. We have our deco page, which is really pretty. Lots of big deco as well. I'm not sure how much of it I will use, but it is there if I need it. We have our washi strips, which I think are all big washi, which is probably too big. Yeah, that's all full width for an Erin Condren, so probably too big for what I want to use it for in here. But it could go this way, so it could go on my this week perhaps. Not sure what I want to use that for. And all these little headers. Alright, there's the thick ones there, so a thick and too thin. Still don't quite know what I would use those for. And that's it. So when I got my Graceful Planner order, I also got some freebies, and I think these go beautifully with it, same blues, so if I need any of those I will use them. Now, we debated quite a bit over what this word was, and many of you guessed correctly in that it was brain dump, and I was contacted by the shop owner and she said to me it is brain dump, and now that I know that and I'm looking at it properly and closer up, I can see that that's exactly what it says. So my apologies for missing that. Oh, there's another tracker here. That's cool, because I was thinking I've only got one and I usually use 2 or 3, so good to know. And also a free sampler I got is these cute little sticky notes style. And then finally is a black and white, really quite chic version with some books and the candles and a work laptop and coffee cups. And I mainly dragged this out for coffee cups because there was no other coffee really amongst it. So I'll probably maybe pull in some of those. And then I grabbed the Tickled Pink Planning Primrose Girls that I need. So we have a desk, we have a planner girl, we have YouTube and photography girl, and cleaning our makeup brushes, because I did not clean my makeup brushes last week like I was supposed to. And lastly, my last remaining puppy ones from Lovely Mind. So that's kind of what I anticipate using. I have some gold foil here that I might pop in as well. And I think with these boxes, just zoom out just a squidge, I think this Simply Gilded washi would work really beautifully. If I just open this up, you can see it has that similar tone. It's more purple than the blue, but I think it still works really beautifully with those flowers in the kit. So I'd really like to use that. It has silver bows though, so if I have those, I may not end up using these gold foils. I need to get some silver headers, I think, because I'm using a lot of silver in this planner. Not that I really care about silver versus gold so much. I have these bows from Simply Gilded, and there's some blue ones in here, so I thought if I could use those I would, but they're probably far too big to use. And I have some clips that I want to pull in right at the end, but let's go through those when we get to the end. Alright, so I'm excited to make a start. I grabbed my pencil case and pulled out a few things I thought I might need, but I forgot my tweezers. So I'm just going to delve in here and grab my tweezers. Now, my friend Hannah did a what's in my pencil case, this is my pencil case, video, and then Ariel from Arabea also did a what's in my pencil case. Actually, she set up her pencil case on camera and it was really fun to watch, so I think I might do one of those soon as well, so we shall see. Alright, I'm going to start with the full boxes, and what I like about these long boxes in these inserts is that I can put a full box in the middle and use the top for work stuff and the bottom for some personal stuff, or even put the full box towards the bottom, so because I don't need quite as much room in the bottom usually for personal, but I might. So I think I'm going to stick with middle this week and see how we go. I'm going to save the double box here for the weekend, so I'm just going to make a start, and I think I'd like to put my Enjoy the Little Things quote at the top on the sidebar. I always wonder if I should put it in the middle like the others are, so let me put one of these down for Monday. Can't even do the first one without having a conversation with myself. Alright, so we'll just pick the middle to be about here. And this is my first time using Graceful Planner, so I don't know how removable they are. Okay, I feel like they're not super removable, but it did come off, so that's the main thing. I think it's too far to the top, so I just want to move it down a little. You can tell they're not super removable by the way they're curled up there, but they go down beautifully once they're down. I might just bring down your light a little because we're a bit bright. Oh, I'm not sure I can actually with the camera going. Alright, so whether I put this here or at the top. I normally put it at the top, but I kind of like the symmetry idea. I think I'm going to. It's probably going to make me crazy, but I'm going to try it. Now, should I have whited out the lines? I don't think so. I don't mind the lines. Not in this type of a box. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to put the rest of the boxes down. We have a lot of the Hairbun Girls, and since I'm using these on the weekend, it means I'm going to have to use the Hairbun Girls quite early. So I think I'm going to do the wood grain first. And I'm going to do that on Tuesday. I'm not super worried about getting it perfectly aligned with the other one, but a roundabout would be nice. So Wednesday. It is pretty crazy at work at the moment, as I'm sure I said already. So just trying to stay on top of things. I really feel like my planner is my best friend in that respect, to try and help me get things done. So I just have to try to, I don't know, something's been weird lately where I just haven't been able to get it out and really sit down and go through it. I normally do it at work, no problem. But the last couple of weeks, probably since I got back from Christmas, it's been a bit funny. I can't really pinpoint it. So maybe the inserts, I don't know. I will give these a go and see how it is. The other thing is that since it's been so ridiculously busy, I just don't have a lot of time at my desk like I used to. I'm in a lot of meetings all the time, which, you know, meetings are always awesome. I saw a coffee cup the other day that said, I survived another meeting that could have been an email. Sometimes that is so true, right? People just want to sometimes have a meeting for the sake of having a meeting. And I'm over people not being prepared for their meetings as well. That's driving me crazy. But anyway, it's Sunday. I shouldn't be stressing about work, right? Okay, so that's my full boxes down. What I might zoom in just a squidge for you. Do you like the word squidge? I tend to use it a little bit lately. Right, so I noticed that I have two trackers, so I'm going to put them down first. I think they're different colours. We have a pale blue and then a dark blue, so I think that's quite nice. So I will grab those, and I'm going to grab an important as well. A little header to put above. So I'll just put that important just here. Try not to be off, out of frame. Now, if you remember, I had a work from home day last week because I had the builders come and have a look at some gross mold that I have in my apartment, and finally they've found the leak and they're going to fix it, so I'm super excited about that. It's been a struggle for a very long time. Now, that important sticker is crooked, so actually, even though I said these were not so removable, they're actually pretty good. Okay, that's good. Now at the top I'm going to have my priorities for the week. Now I could use one of these heart checklists. It will fit perfectly. Because otherwise I was thinking about doing just these scallops down the side instead, because they're pretty cute, and just using the lines that are already there. I might save the scallops for during the week. I will use one of these heart checklists. So many, getting 8 of them. I'm not quite sure I really need 8, but there you have it. Just want to see how much room it's going to take up. Yeah, okay. So I will put it just above that black line. I don't mind having the black line showing under the sticker. I kind of like that delineation that it shows. And I also don't mind the lines in the box. I think that's okay. Probably would prefer if it wasn't there, but I'm okay with it. Now this seems like a good opportunity to bring in some beautiful Simply Gilded washi, and I really want to do it just to see how it fits, how it does tie in with the kit. So this means I am going silver, I guess. Where on earth does it start? Okay, here we go. I found it finally. So I'm just going to pop this down here. Oh, I think it's beautiful. I really like it. Just like so. And my trusty ruler. I'm going to get one of the kikki.K metal rulers they've just released recently. I'm trying to decide between mint and white. I do love the white one, but I just feel like the mint is probably simpler to use, simpler to have, you know, in my photos and stuff. Okay, so we have our this week checklist, so put my top priorities there. We have our full box, and then the 2 trackers on the bottom with a bit of washi to make it pretty. Alright, so this kit has not come with any days of the week covers or date covers, so I'm probably just going to write those in, and I'll just stick with the script because the script is really pretty in this kit, so that's no trouble. And what I'm going to do, I only have 4 of these scallops and 5 days in the week, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could chop them in half and make 3 per day, and that way I'd have a top 3 per day. How's that for a evil and cunning plan? Grab my scissors. I'm sure I've told you before, but my kikki.K scissors I accidentally had in my carry-on luggage at Christmas time, so I got confiscated at the airport. Now I forgot to put my Today header at the top. I really want to use the Today header right at the top of every day of the week, and I'd prefer it if it was straight. Okay, that looks good. I'll put my little 3 heart checklist. Now I guess that's either going to be for meetings or for tasks. It could be either. I do have a lot of meetings this, well, not a lot, but quite a few meetings this week. Good news is Monday's a holiday, so actually I maybe didn't even need to put my checklist on there. Oh, okay, it's time for tweezers. Thank you, Luscious Labels, for these beautiful tweezers that make life so much simpler. And I've just put them on a Tuesday when I meant to put them on Wednesday, so let me throw down my Wednesday today. Again, I should be using the tweezers. I'll just peel up this just so I can alternate the wood grain scallops with the grey ones. I think last week I was binging my way through Gilmore Girls. I'm now on season 7, which is the last season before they did their Day in the Life, Year in the Life special, and I'm all sorts of upset with the way things are right now, but I can feel it. It's coming. My favourite part to the show is coming, so looking forward to that. Alright, I need another Today for Thursday. So I guess the thing about this kit insert compared to my Dutch door insert is that I've got a whole lot less space. And if you've been following my week on Instagram, I've been talking a lot about the fact that those inserts had a lot of space, but that it was perhaps too much space. So I mean, that's good. I've come down to less space to fill, but it also means that I can't use half of the beautiful things that came in this kit. So I think I've said before that I'll have to do a using all my leftovers one day. Alright, Friday. Let's use the tweezers this time. You're still recording. I haven't had a battery error like I have nearly every other week. That's a plus. And what are we up to? A wood grain one. I'll just see if I can cut it while it's here so that the other half stays down. Didn't I cut that with some confidence? Okay, that is my 3 heart checklist for the to-dos for each day of the week. Now, what I'd like to do is put in a place for, thinking. So I've got all these beautiful half boxes here and quarter boxes. And one thing I was keeping track of is meals. So I think I will still do that. And I might use these little cute quarter boxes. So I'm just going to put those under the full box. Like so. And we'll see how we go. I keep forgetting that tomorrow's a public holiday, so I might mark that as well. I could even pull up those to-dos and write it there instead. So it's a public holiday. For those of you who don't know, it was Australia Day yesterday, which was Saturday. And since it was on a Saturday, we get to have a public holiday on Monday because we missed out on having a proper holiday. So no work tomorrow. We all get to stay home, which should be good fun. Get some things done. I have a bunch of stuff I really need to do. I need to sort out my office. I need to sort out my office stat. It is a mess, and it's the place where the builders have to do some work, and if they can't do their work because my stuff's in the way, then that's going to be a serious problem. So I really need to organize all my junk. I think it's a good time to, you know, beginning of the year, organize all your stuff. Alright, I have skillfully avoided the weekend, so let's just bring a weekend in because we do have this beautiful weekend banner, and I am going to use it because I can. So, let's see, is that about halfway? Yeah, that's about halfway. Very nice. And while I'm here, I might just put a bit of deco down the bottom because it's pretty, like so. Alright, let's see. Now I need to mark that it's a holiday on Monday, so can I use any of these little, not really. I might just use a little rose. Do I have a flag? I seem to recall flags. Here they are. All these beautiful flags. So let's use one of these little wood grains. Hey, yeah, I think that'll be nice. Just as a little flag here. And I want to use one down the bottom because I am catching up with a friend tomorrow. Maybe I don't need to because I've got that one there. I'm going for lunch with my friend tomorrow, and this is for meals, so I will just track that in there. Alright, that makes sense. My today here keeps coming up. Alright, let's have a look through these. What I've done here is just gone through my phone and listed out a whole bunch of stuff. And I sat down and sort of figured out what I need to do this week. I watched Hannah's plan with me this morning, and she said she was not in a thinking about work mood, and so she wasn't going to fill out the pen on her spread, and I totally get it. That's what's wrong with my planning sessions, I think, is I do them on the weekend. I've switched off work, so I'm not really in the mood, and therefore I kind of can never remember what I have to get done. But today I sat down with my phone, wrote out all the meetings, and there's so much happening that it kind of just was easy enough to figure out what was going on. I've noticed I've got these beautiful roses here, and there's a rose in this box, so I think I might put one in this wood grain panel just because I can, because it's pretty. I have 2 birthdays this week, and they're people who aren't in my, well, 3. They're not actually here, they're friends away from here, so I will have to contact them to say happy birthday. So I'm going to mark those with those beautiful flags, these long flags, because I really like them. So on Tuesday it's Greg. I will use this one with the little words on. Pop this in here. Oh, I feel like it should be a floral one because it's quite plain with the wood grain. Yeah, floral for sure. Floral for the win. And then on Saturday it's 2 birthdays. Should I use 2 separate ones? I mean, why not, hey? The only flag I have left is this plain grey and then the wood grain, so I'm going to use the wood grain, and just to shake it up I'm going to turn this over and put it the other way for the other birthday. I don't have any cakes in this kit. Normally I would have a little cake or something, but I will put a little rose or something on there. I think we've got lots of little deco like here as well, so in fact let's use that now. Tuesday, I don't think we need one on Tuesday because it's already a floral banner. Let's stick one here, and then the pink one can go here. Very nice. Alright, so I'm going to put in my YouTube and my photography, so and my planner girl. So I have my primroses. These ones here. I adore these girls, as you know. Now that's always weekend. Whoopsie, sorry guys, my battery died. Story of my life, huh? So I'm not quite sure where I got to. I'll have to have a look when I look back at the footage, but I'm in the process of putting in a tentative going out for drinks here on Saturday. So I think that's it for all the concrete plans. Of course, I'm going to have to put in one of the puppy stickers for the weekend because that's when I get to spend the quality time with little Miss Gigi. I'm going to put her right down here. Okay, so I've done the YouTube. What I have left is a desk and cleaning makeup brushes, and these are because I want to organise my desk and I also want to clean my makeup brushes. So I'm going to put the makeup brushes in just any old day, and hopefully that helps me see it. I might do it on Monday night because why not? Yeah. And I feel like Primrose with her pinks and blues kind of fits nicely with this spread, so hopefully she does. Now the desk, I don't know. I would like to put it on the weekend, but it's a bit big, so I think I won't. I'm going to leave that one out. Alright, what I need is coffee. I'm going to use this black one. No blue one, is there? No. And I'm going to put it on Tuesday because Monday is a holiday, so I'm just going to pop it here. One good thing about these massive borders between the columns is that I do get to hang things over if I want to. So coffee is definitely required, and I think I might put this work sticker inside this wood grain box because it's quite a plain one, right? And it's sort of first day back at work after the long weekend, so that makes sense. I think that looks pretty cute. And now it's just the personal to-dos that I haven't really done anything about. So I think, from memory, yeah, we've got a couple of 3-heart checklists for that I'm going to use for some of the days. I think I might use them for Tuesday and Wednesday. Mainly because they're the days that I'll see first up. I do most of my planning on the Monday and Tuesday. On the Monday, I'm going to shift this wood grain because I've got a wood grain there. It doesn't excite me having two together. Yeah, these are definitely not meant to be repositional stickers. Oopsie. It's curled up quite badly. So it's going to be a bit of an effort to get this down properly. Just bear with me. Sorry, little sticker. That's not so bad. And this one. I might give them a little to-do header as well. Where are the to-dos? Here. And that'll kind of finish it off nicely. Wow, we've ended up with not much white space on this side. That is a bit crooked, but I am not bothered. Now, I need to look at my proper to-do list, because Wednesday morning, and I think probably Thursday and Friday, there's some spaces there. Oh, Wednesday's payday. I think that's something to be talked about, isn't it? I'm going to use one of these little flags again. This one with the little leafy pattern. Just put that there, like so. And I have a beauty appointment on Saturday. Oh my goodness, where am I going to fit that in? These are birthdays here. Alright, let's try this. Photography girl. Actually, she can stay there, but I will also... Do I have any kind of beauty related thing? Not really. There's a push pin. That's kind of cute. I'll put it here to remind me that I have a beauty appointment on Saturday. Alright, I think that's it. I'm going to switch off for a minute and fill in all of the plans and then come back, and I'm sure I'll add some bits and pieces, maybe some washi, I'm not sure. So I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, I'm back. Now, what I've done is I have filled in my focuses for the week, and it's quite a few. Normally I have 3, but I've got 6 this time because I had 6 hearts, and that's how many was on my list. So 1 more actually, but I've popped it into the week. I have put in my B12 and water tracking. I could have just stuck with just B12 because, let's face it, the water's never going to happen, but I've put it there. Let's see how we go. I have a few to-dos that I need for, I don't need, but on Monday, since it's a public holiday, I've put personal stuff in there and my lunch, and I've moved Primrose up a little. I'm going to put this washi in here just to try to consistently put that across. On Tuesday, I've got my 3 meetings in the morning. My birthday now, see I've swapped that out. I had a very colourful flag, but I couldn't see the writing on it, so I've swapped it out for a simple one. And I've put in these checklists on the bottom. See if you can see those there. Yeah, there we go. With a little to-do header. So my personal to-dos are going to go in here on Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll see what happens when the days come. I've got my payday here and my work meeting and a couple of to-dos on Wednesday. And same on Thursday, meetings and to-dos. And the rest is pretty blank. I've put in a little wood grain checklist here. And again, I've left room for some washi, which I'll probably put down shortly. And the weekend, I just filled in some writing there for the things that were happening. I didn't change anything else. So, while you're here, I shall put this washi down. I always feel like this is so simple, but I never quite get it right. Actually, I saw Hannah today use her tweezers to put down the edge of the washi, so I'll try that and see if it helps me. And of course it does. She's very talented. And use my little ruler. And then the same on, oh, we're on Thursday. Okay, that's fine. So I was thinking as I was doing this that it's not a lot of room that's left. So what I do have is I carry a notebook with me everywhere. It's one of the A5 leather holders, notebook holders from kikki.K. I carry that with me everywhere at work. So that's where all my major notes happen. This is kind of meant to be simply the agenda for the week, but I do like the idea of being able to quickly put things in here. I also carry, at the moment, my work project planner, which is my METU, and so that's where the really nitty-gritty detail happens. So the plan is to have my B6 open at work and then take this one with me for the nitty-gritty details of what's happening here. So we'll see how that works out this week. Alright, so I'll put this back in my planner. Saturday and Sunday. So let's see how we look. Maybe leave it with a touch or a squidge. And I think I like this kind of paler, simpler look to the week. We'll see how we go. I feel like I could just washi everything here and I might still do that. I do have this washi as well, of course, which I could have used and haven't. I'm quite tempted to put some down the centre of the rings there, and I may still do that because that might make it even more exciting. But again, I do like the minimal kind of look that it has at the moment. So I think I'm going to leave it as is, and we're good to go. So that's it. That's it from me. Thanks so much for watching, as usual. I really appreciate it. And, oh, actually, before I go, a couple of things I want to do. I wanted to put in, with this spread, I thought this beautiful little charm that I have here from Messy Bunch Creations would go in here very nicely to mark off where I'm up to in my week. So I'm going to just mark off the ones that I'm not using. So that can sit there. And also, if you see here, I've got this beautiful little charm from Hearts by Emma. And she's just tied to the rings here very loosely, so it's simple to take off. And I was going to swap it out for this green one. I think the green one suits this spread. Let me just take this out. Come to here easily. I love the jingle. Put this in here. I think this kind of green kind of goes nicely with these purples and blues, and there's already some turquoise in there. So I'm going to use that this week, I think, just for fun. Just tie that on there, just very loosely. So they hang out the bottom like so. And one more thing is I have this gorgeous little Happy Mail charm from Simply Danny Creations, which I'd really like to use. I'm just not quite sure how. I was going to put it on one of these white paper clips. I just hang it off one of those. Not this one, of course, but another one. But I didn't. So I might put that aside for now, and if I do, check my Instagram. I will definitely post a picture if I manage to do that. This is not clipped in properly. Alright, so that's my week. A week of the 28th of January, the last week of January before we start February. So this is my very minimal January monthly setup. I just didn't use it. So we are ready to set up February, which I will do either during the week or next weekend. Okay guys, that's it for me. I will see you again soon. Thanks again. Bye.